I thought about launching straight in and beginning with my just the like solid description of one of my selected creepy places. But then I realized, oh, my lights died. But then I realized that I didn't actually want to do that first, and I wanted to do the House of the Dragon trailer analysis first because I haven't watched it yet, and it'd be weird to start with a description of Asshai and then move into the creepiest places in A Song of Ice and Fire. How's everybody doing today? Oh, it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day, featuring many of my favorite things, including Lovecraftian nightmares and Saber's victory parties. I also haven't watched it yet, says Space Cowboy. We're going to fix that today. Did you hear the good word about Craster being a Targaryen and Bloodraven being a Cloud? Hang on. I have a thing for this. I have a thing for this. There it is. There we go. Yeah, we're going to give people time to get in, but this right here, this is what we're doing first today. I got it all queued up. Hang on, Lisa. You can hear wings flapping. Yeah. Get all the way up. We might have to mute it because for some reason, if I were to openly advocate that people go and watch their material, they consider that a copyright strike. So we're gonna have to watch it and analyze it frame by frame with it muted. We're probably gonna have to do something like that. Kirsty, welcome to the party. We need tangents. Don't worry, we have plenty. Listen. Okay, I'm actually gonna get this out of the way right now. I stated that I wanted to do the creepiest places in A Song of Ice and Fire, and a fair number of people, and it's okay, Dragonfire. I'm not stressed about it because that's it's a sensible joke. We are not going to list the homes of any individuals in the show or the book. Okay, I get it. I know where you're. A lot of people said the Dreadfort. A lot of people said Walder Frey's house. And the answer to all of those questions is yes, and that's not what we're doing today, because that is not fun. We're not doing that. We are doing Lovecraftian nightmares, not real-world horrors today. Welcome, everyone, to the party. I wanted to run something past you guys. I have, in order to assist with getting to sleep lately, I have been listening to of all the fun things, lucid dreaming, like listen alongs, right? It's a gentleman, it's a gentleman with a sort of a pleasant, dulcet voice and a nice accent, who speaks quite slowly and tells you that you are becoming relaxed. You can feel all of the energy that made your life negative today seeping out through your toes, being replaced by warm, pleasant light. And I've been thinking about, I have another channel from, it can't, surely In Deep Geek doesn't actually do these. That would be amazing. I have another channel that is, I think it's called Nap Time for Nerds, which currently has 0 videos and 1 and 2 subscribers, where I have for a long time wanted to provide something like that. And a series on that I pitched as being called Lucid Nightmares, where I do that, right? I open it that way in an attempt to like relax you, and then we like read the Dunwich Horror or something. With the ZZZ as the channel icon. That is absolutely correct. It's our stupid take on Alt Shift ZZZ. Lucid Nightmares. would be the name of that channel. Would be the name of that. Yep. In Deep Sleep with Robert in Deep Geek. Is that a real thing? Hang on, I'm Googling. Hang on. YouTube. In Deep Sleep. IDG. No kidding. People use my videos to go to sleep, so here's the channel you can use to actually do it. Uninterrupted by advertisements. It's my original audio from live streams with some relaxing images that can stay with you all night. Sweet dreams. That's very cool. Oh, and it looks regularly updated too. That's sick as hell. Look at this. Hang on. Let me where are we? There it is. Look at this. Look, In Deep Geek has a nap time channel. Who knew? That's very cool. Nobody judge my recommendations. Get the hell out of here. Let's see. My Lord, this man streams so much for so long. He fully streams an 8-hour workday. What the devil?
What you will find, particularly when nothing that he said, no, that's absolutely not going to happen. So, as an example...
That's crazy. That's awesome and genuinely a very cool thing. Like, I talk a lot about if in this strange thing we actually do provide some kind of service, right? If we provide some positive for somebody, I consider it a victory. And in like, I don't know, how do I phrase, like, there are human beings who at least say that they have gotten a real world positive result, right? Their sleep has been meaningfully improved by our existences. And that's so dumb and so silly and makes me so happy. Oh, Tom Attenborough does The World of a Song of Ice and Fire. Hang on. I have quotes here. Give me 1 second. Hang on. We need to, let me go. David Attenborough.
Of one thing.
No, stop playing. No, Robert, no. No, Robert, no. Robert, no. Robert, please. David Attenborough. Document. I need just like a couple of lines of David Attenborough. Let's see if we can do it. Pleasant noises. Hang on.
The family caresses.
There it is. The family caresses. Easternmost and southernmost of the great cities of the known world, the ancient port of Asshai stands at the end of a long wedge of land, on a point where the Jade Sea meets the Saffron Straits. Its origins are lost in the mists of time. Even the Asshai do not claim to know who built their city. They will say only that a city has stood here since the world began, and will stand here until it ends. Is there a market for that? I have no idea. Would people watch that? It's fun. Hang on, let me get the Dunwich horror. Let's see. Let me get the Dunwich horror as read by David Attenborough. When a traveler in north-central Massachusetts takes a wrong fork at the junction of the Aylesbury Pike just beyond Dean's Corners, he comes upon a lonely and curious country. The ground gets higher, and the briar-bordered stone walls press closer and closer against the ruts of the dusty, curving road. I've belabored the point enough in you guys' Discord server, but yeah, the positive impact, at least for me, is tremendous. How do I like this? I don't know how to like this. I don't know how to like a comment. Yeah, I can spam the 100. I can do that. That makes me very happy, and I do not know how to express what a joy it is that we have managed to do anything good for any number of people at all. Like there's human beings who have found some strange, wonderful sense of community in the Discord server. How did that happen? How are human beings, like, how did we create a community? I'm an idiot. Oh, hang on. I'm especially an idiot because I need to go and ping the server. Here we go. YouTube. No. Where's your channel? I need your channel. View your channel. Thank you. Thank you. We click this and we click this, right? And we don't press play because it'll start playing me. And then we go to share. And then we go to create a post. All right, in chat, give me words, just nonsense words to put in this post. Nonsense words. Oh, Pataya. Oh, Pataya. Your videos have ruined hundreds of hours of my sleep, says Julie. Rabbit succulent hallucinations. Succulent hallucinations. Rabbit succulent. We're gonna comely succulent rabbit hallucinations and other nonsense. Comely succulent rabbit hallucinations. Wow, that's I think about like ranges of things. That has to be one of the highest, like one of the highest ratios of thing that sounds inappropriate but isn't. Comely succulent rabbit hallucination. Perfect. Rugaru says, first comment once again. There are 10 likes on this stream, and we are not going anywhere until that hits at least 25. We ain't doing a damn thing. We have trailer analysis to do. I have creepy places from A Song of Ice and Fire that I have prepped and ready to go. We're not going anywhere. Absolutely McFucking nowhere. We're not doing a damn thing until that happens. Oh, I'm sorry. It's a 12 and human beings are not doing their jobs. There we go. Just checking. There are some streamers that I'm fond of that do stall at the beginning of their streams, and I kind of get it. Right? Whenever Zach and I record, we do outtakes. We do something at the beginning that I like to call finding the funny. We dial in and no, that's the wrong phrase. We just sit there doing outtakes and doing bits back and forth until we are comfortable in the space that we're in. Because when you just sit down, like, the weight of the rest of the world is still on your brain, and it's hard to get into the mood of doing something fun. This, I think, is a real problem. One of the real problems with being an adult is that, like, these like, the weight of being an adult is it makes it very hard to do other fun, wonderful things. Because when I sit down to play Slay the Spire, there is this nagging guilt that I should be doing other things. And I am very pleased that Zach and I have that meta where when we sit down, we just talk until one of us laughs uproariously. We sit down, we have a good time, we enjoy each other's company until we find the funny. What was it last time? Ace and I, fun fact, fun aside, Ace and I just recorded our second One Piece theory video, which will be going live on the One Piece channel in the next I don't know, couple of days, I have to make a thumbnail. And we just sat around riffing until we decided that it was funny enough to publish. By the by, if anyone literally can I highlight a chat? I don't know how. This is literally the cost of living, quote unquote. The cost of being alive. Marnie is asking, is there a One Piece channel? Oh, there's a One Piece channel. Oh, you just hang on 1 second. I'll get you a One Piece channel. The first video is called Why Oda Won't Talk About Zoro's Eye. Hang on. There we go. youtube.com/thetomatebox. Oh, and it's not. There it is. I was trying to bold it. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. That's a link to the stream. Wait, hang on. Try that again. No, hang on. It's literally a link to this stream. There you go. How about that one? I feel it so hard. I identify as a gamer, but realistically, I don't even know if I can say that. I want to play video games 100% of the time, but I truly can't. In this house, we believe Zoro's got a special magic eye. Oh, you're damn right. And we just did a video speculating on who... I can actually show you the a little bit of the theory board. I'm not going to spoil the theory, but I can show you a little bit of the theory board. It is based on this panel right here. There it is. Yeah. This panel has Luffy looking out over the crew. I believe this is him with Helmeppo. I'm sorry, him with Kobe. Saying, first things first, I got to get a crew. I think about 10 men should do it. And hang on, let me make this bigger. No, I'm gonna have to go over here. I gotta go back to face cam, bring this back so that I don't spoil the theory. We make this bigger. There we go. And I've covered up all of our speculation. There it is. And I'm going to go ahead and erase you right there. Bang. And this is the theory board. This is the loose base of the theory board. We speculate on the on who the other person on the crew might be. And I'll turn that off for 1 second. You know, we discuss all of these jobs and what other jobs might be on a pirate crew, and then we speculate about what people might fill those jobs. It's awesome. It's very good. And that will be up soon. If you have not watched, might even be pre-Kobe. Is this pre-Kobe? I think Kobe's in the boat with him right now. No, this might be pre-Kobe. Kobe? And if you aren't a fan of One Piece, it doesn't matter, right? It's the same thing. You can watch this stupid god-awful channel knowing nothing about Game of Thrones, and you will still have a good time because you're just listening. I have said many, many times that this channel is just ASMR for your friends having a debate in the next room. So if you like this aesthetic, if this is fun for you, you will probably enjoy the One Piece channel as well. Oh, and I should probably plug in my computer before it dies on us. That would be a little embarrassing. There we go. Okay. You guys want to get into it? Mm-hmm. Real question is whether the theory is about season 1, becoming a Song of Ice and Fire theorist just for the Interesting Nerd Club collab. Yes, dude. Brooke plays flute while Loki does a snake dance because your channels are for manifesting friendship goals. Oh my goodness. Yes. Oh, what a wonderful group of people we got in here today. Who wants to talk about Game of Thrones? The thing I want to do today, more than any other thing today, is I want to watch the House of the Dragon trailer, right? I got other stuff I do, but I want to watch the House of the Dragon trailer. You guys want to frame by frame analyze the House of the Dragon trailer with me? I saw I don't know who it was, but somebody, I got clickbait rage baited by a channel that came across the Interesting Nerd Club's feed recently. It was something like, does anyone actually care about House of the Dragon season 3? And I'm out here like, yeah, it's Cool Dragon Show. I want to see Cool Dragon Show. Yes, show me Cool Dragon Show. Why would I not be excited about Cool Dragon Show? Oh, Mayo hasn't watched any of House of the Dragon? Can I ask why? I think that's the bad dragon show. Right. Yeah, House of the Dragon is the median dragon show, as we established. We gotta silence it. We have to just watch the. We can't analyze anything about the music, nothing about the line delivery, very little about the acting. All we're gonna do is watch the thing today. I care about anything A Song of Ice and Fire coming out aside from maybe the Robert's Rebellion play. I'm optimistic about the plays. I'm just ready for season 2 of The Good Dragon Show. Yeah, me too. I care for nothing but the Winds of Winter, says Ross. Based. Freaking respect, dude. I watched half of season 1, but it was pretty slow and I didn't care about any of the characters. That's fair. That's reasonable. It's mostly, it's slow. It's a slow burn for sure. It's all about Caraxes. It's all about Caraxes, dude. Oh my gosh. I'm going to get like a good reminder of what the hell's going on in this show. It's exactly what I need. You guys aren't excited about wild cards? Oh my gosh, that thing that George is spending his time on? I don't know. It just didn't catch my attention. I think maybe it was out of Game of Thrones. I was out of Game of Thrones. Maybe it was out of Game of Thrones enthusiasm at the time. Yes, I agree. Vermithor, blood noodles. My wife may not like it. May not like. Yeah. Oh my goodness, I'm getting texts. Stop it. I don't want to talk to you. There we go. There's some dumb stuff, but the highlights are so good. Yeah, right. Yeah, there's dumb stuff. It's Dragon Show. I'm more here for the Night of the Seven Kingdoms. I agree. We have been describing that one as the Good Dragon Show. I'm really curious how far they actually get into the dance this season. Had sent a meme a while back with fake episode plots that suggested it only got to the spoilers. Fall of King's Landing. Yeah, mild spoilers. Okay. For the Median Dragon Show, we're gonna be talking about it. I'm gonna try to keep it like relatively spoiler free, but we are going to be discussing like the major plot beats of the dance. It bugs me they're diverging from the book. The acting is good enough and Condell cares at least more than Dave and Dan did, so I'm moderately excited about it. I have never really had a problem with a show diverging from the source material as long as it's good. And so far it has been good, right? They seem to have completely wiped Nettles out of the show. And I think that is an overall negative because Nettles is a very cool character, but I also understand that they may just fully not have had time for another new character, right? They just didn't, which is fine. I'm sorry, more romances? We don't need more romances in this show, that's for sure. I personally feel disappointed George isn't involved in the show. I'd love to take some of their lore as book canon adjacent. Love that Hugh is Sarah's son. Excuse me? All right, here we go, everybody. You guys ready? Let's go frame by frame. Okay, First friend. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited, guys. Okay, let's just do it. Let's just do it, right? Let's just go and dial in. Is Mushroom in the show? No, Mushroom is not in the show. You guys are going too fast. I can't do anything. Okay, wait, hang on. I'm gonna go over here. How do I do this? You know what? You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go. Add source. Text. New text. Property of home box office productions. Productions. Please support the official release. If they stop making it, I can't talk about it. Good. There we go. Right, something like that. We'll just put that in like one of the corners. Hang on, I gotta make you full screen, please, and bring you down here. Yeah, we'll just tuck you down in the corner. I think that's fine. I can't imagine them getting like all that grumpy about analyzing of a trailer. This is both commentary and I like it. I like it, guys. I like it. Don't sue me. I like it. I want you to keep making this. Please continue making the thing. Please continue making dragon shows. I like them. I want to talk about them. I am actively encouraging other people to watch your dragon show. Please don't sue me over your dragon show. So this is, oh my god, I need to freaking remember all the names of all the dragons. Oh my god, it's been so long. Okay, hang on. This is Rhaenyra's dragon, whose name I do know. I know her dragon's name. I do. It is in my brain, and I'm going to get it out before it shows up in the chat, because it's going to be embarrassing if I don't get it out before it shows up in the chat. And I'm a little upset with myself, because I do know it is Syrax. Damn it, it is Syrax. No, I am. I was right. I am upset with myself. Straight to jail. If they were good, Mushroom would show up at the Citadel in the last scene. Hello, Roz. Nettles is going to appear as a mountain clansman when Rhaena goes to claim Sheep Stealer and be like, why are you taking my dragon that I already have? Okay, cool. Yeah, it's probably good for Game of Thrones channels for the dragon shows to do well. Yes, absolutely, right. Like, if this show does well and brings more people into the fandom, then that's good for everyone in the brain space, right? Okay, here we go. We got Syrax. We got, okay. Oh, no, stop it. Oh, freaking sick. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. This is, we got two riders. We have perhaps Daemon and Rhaenyra? Question mark? You now have the power no man has ever wielded. Oh, the dragons look good. Yes. Yes, the outfits. You'll have an empire unassailable, Rhaenyra, and our children will rule it forever and a day. Wow. Wow. I don't know about that, Damon. Oh, freaking, okay. HBO original. Yep. Yeah, absolutely. More dragons. It is hard to tell which dragons these are. I think this is Syrax again. I don't know who this is. I need a reminder on what each dragon looks like. I only watched the second season once. All that remains is for you to decide what you want from this war, I guess. Okay, we're walking through the dark. This is right, freaking, we got Blood Raven at the end of the last season. That's right, I forgot we got Blood Raven at the end of the last season. Yes, this is, I'm sorry, I'm just using you guys as an excuse to get hyped for dragon content again. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Yes, dude, yes. This is the funniest audio you're currently streaming to the inside of my tool belt. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so good, dude. You will do things that your heart would have recoiled from before you came to the throne. I mean, yeah, I've watched the show. What is this? Is that a dragon egg? Okay, this is the Hightower army. One of the last things we saw with this army in season 2 was Daeron traveling overhead. So we are looking for Daeron. Baradiso says Zach having a nerdgasm ASMR. Excuse me. I am not Zach. Okay, we're walking dramatically. This is one of the high towers. The Targaryens are a savage race. Whoa, holy crap. We act with holy purpose, Batman. To restore the rightful king. That was the oh, whoa, burnt ass Aegon. Oh, the makeup looks great. I'm going to kill my brother or die in the attempt. Unbelievable. Okay, sweet. Oh my gosh. Aemon looking sick. We're burning a bunch of stuff. This is perhaps a green banner. A banner for the greens. Kristen, you're not looking good. Kristen's having a bad time. Oh no. Doom and ruin surround us. Another good band name. This is Vhagar. We all become beasts before our end. Sure, absolutely. You know what the show has been lacking? Actually, a lot of the stuff in the fandom has been lacking music. And when are you going to confirm how many K's are in Zach's name? Zach's name has 0 K's in it. I love like a wartime marching, a wartime marching song is very, very, very cool to me. When HBO does anything I don't like, I just pretend it was one of Time Traveling Brand's failed iterations. I'm having such a good time. Who are you? Oh, this is Alicent's brother. I saw. Oh, did you see that? You see that for like a second? Look at this. Look what we got in here, boys. Look who's coming to town. Yeah. Yep, absolutely. We sneak in, we shoot the stuff. Vhagar is roasting. I don't know what castle this is. Oh, this is perhaps Harrenhal? Shrill ringing, you say? Sweet fight scene. Rhaenyra crying. This is it's your once a season Rhaenyra has a really bad day. Okay, this is one of my problems with trailers. There'd be no doubt who the gods have chosen to rule, you say. I really liked what Quinn put out on this one. Hang on, let me see if I can find it. YouTube, please take me to Quinn the GM. One of the best memes that I've seen in this fandom in a long time. Yep, take me here. Take me to posts, please. Yeah. It's a good meme. It's a good meme, dude. Yep. Carry me on. Dragon with the wrong number of legs, as Gladys has pointed out a number of times. Oh, sick. Oh, we're still going, huh? Thanks, guys. I appreciate you. Oh, is that it? Is that it? No post-credit scene? Okay, all right, let's go back to the beginning. Hang on, we're going back. Durgan, very nice. We be dragoning. There were a couple of things that I really wanted to spot. Where is this? Right? Like I want to know where we all are. If I don't get the fight between Aemon and Daemon, I will be upset. Hell yeah. Yeah, an unassailable empire, you say? No, chill. Yeah, okay. Now this is Daemon. Now he saw forward, right? He saw forward in the Blood Raven scene. We might go watch the Blood Raven scene here in a minute. Yep. Do we know which two dragons these are? I wish I could see which dragons these are. No, I can't. I'm pretty sure it's Cyrax and somebody. No zero Helena in this trailer. A little bit of Allison walking somewhere cold. Where is Allison right now? Looks like the Veil. Is she in the Veil? Does she go to the Veil? Why are you like carefully walking through blood? Is this a dragon egg? I think it is. Who's roasting a dragon egg? Is that perhaps Morning? Is Morning already around? I don't know. Worm boy. All right. All right. I'm gonna read a couple of chats. Please, while I'm reading chats, give me some hype for Caraxes, please. Which Doctor Who season is this? 10. Crispy V armor. Yep. More of the Bear and the Maiden Fair. Oh, is there an original song in this trailer? I'm not playing it because I'm pretty sure that they will copyright claim me if I play the music, even though, and I can't stress this enough, guys, I am encouraging people to go watch your thing. Yes, Winter Wolves. Yes. Yes, dude. Oh my God. I'm so excited. Noodleworm hype. Noodleworm hype. Morning is not till after the dance. I thought that Morning hatched during the dance. Because she rocks back up after the dance with Morning as not quite a hatchling, but like a Danny season 2 dragon. I think Helena is the one giving birth later in the trailer. It doesn't look like Rhaenyra, and people did a tooth analysis. Maelor is going to show up. I imagine Aemon and Daemon having a Revenge of the Sith. Yes! Yes! Holy purpose, Batman. Do we know any of these people? I don't know. Who are you? This is a distinctive, like, outfit and, like... an unusual like beard and hairstyle for Game of Thrones. Is this a notable character? Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, I'm so excited for Dragon Show. I love Dragon Show. I'm not even analyzing anymore. I just like Dragon Show. Yep, absolutely. Kristen, father of Daeron. Do we know any of these people? Not really. It's mostly, they're hiding most of the stuff, which is what I prefer they do with trailers most of the time. This is Vhagar rocking up to Harrenhal. Hang on. Do we have a banner in this shot? Oh, Vhagar's so beautiful. Yeah, we do. You see that up there? Oh, it's gorgeous. And this is because the fighting goes into the northern Riverlands. Does Alicent's brother, whose name I cannot remember right now, someone will post it in chat. Does Alicent's brother go up there and fight the Winter Wolves, or does he stay in the south? I don't remember. Gwaine Hightower, thank you. It's no longer safe here. Oh, I saw it. Hey, there was Helena. Blink and you listen, Helena. Anybody else in here? Not really. Ooh, where is this? I guess this is Harrenhal. This is him. This is, if I had a nickel for every Targaryen to get weird, trippy dreams in Harrenhal, I would have 2 nickels. Oh, hell yeah. Oh my God. I'm so, okay, hang on. I gotta do a little bit on this fight scene. Give me a second here. Shrill ringing. Yep. Okay, we're picking up a sword. Who do we got in here? Who's fighting 2v1 in the map room? Who's fighting 2v1 in the map room? Right, this is the map room from season 7 of Game of Thrones. Right, hang on, let me see if I can find it. Give me 1 second. Game of Thrones map room. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Hang on, let me see if I can. Yeah, right. That looks a lot like the same one. Let's see. Oh, nope, that's not it. Yeah, like take a look at these pillars. I'm pretty sure that's the same set. This is also the same room where Rhaenyra was like hanging out up here, right? And like watching Kristen Cole. This is where she selected Kristen Cole as the freaking as member of her Kingsguard. Daemon versus Hightower Guards. Does Daemon lead this assault on foot? That's crazy. Yes, dude. Yes. Oh, is this Dark Sister? That's a good question. Ooh, it's hard to see. Hang on, let me go get hang on. Bonk. Dark Sister? Yeah, I think it might be. Yeah, because it has that super cool, distinctive, like, dragon-y pommel. This guy, it's got like these little fins. Little fins on it. It's got some little fins on it. This is not Dark Sister. Yeah, that looks a lot like Daemon. But this does not look like Daemon from the back. Yeah, I think that is Dark Sister. Nice spot. Jaime is standing on the fingers and Cersei on the neck is brilliant foreshadowing of them getting crushed by rocks. Oh, yikes. Yikes. Oh boy, we don't gotta do that one. Hang on, let me go back. Nope. What do we got here? Hightower Guard. This is that a cross on the top? Interesting. Kind of hard to admit. Oh, is this Kristen? It does look like Kristen. Maybe? Is that not Kristen? Who is this? I'm having a great time. You're fighting their stunt doubles. Is this? We're saying this is Helena. I thought this was Rhaenyra's mom, whose name I cannot remember at this moment. That's the Game Grumps guy. Oh, yes, Vhagar. Yes, Vhagar. Sick. Sweet. Yeah, dude. Dragon show. Dragon show. It kind of reminds me of Valar's armor from A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Yeah, dude. Emma, yes. Emma is, thank you very much. It's great being here. A Spaceballs version of A Song of Ice and Fire would go so hard. That has to exist, right? There has to be a parody version of a song, like a full parody version of A Song of Ice and Fire, right? All right. Freaking awesome, dude. What do we got in here? Never mind, it's totally Daemon. Yeah. Daemon versus the last Green Loyalist Guards. Yes. Gwaine in King's Landing for the books leading the Gold Cloaks. Oh, Gwaine is in King's Landing. It's a book change. She's supposed to be in King's Landing. Very cool. Okay, sweet. Game of Zones for the NBA, sure. Yes, there is a parody. It's called Season 8. Oh, okay. Cool. Nice. Oh my god, I love Dragon Show. I'm so excited, guys. I'm truly so excited. I love new Dragon Show. I want new Dragon Show all the time. We're gonna do it again. I don't even give a shit. You know what? We haven't done the teaser trailer. Let's do the teaser trailer. I don't care. I don't care. 47 times. Right. At the end of the last season, Aegon made a deal or something with Larys, and now I guess he's hiking with Larys. Which is such a fun image. Smack. Oh, who are you? Oh, you're beautiful. Which dragon is this? Somebody tell me which weird which Lovecraft fish this. I hate anything that happens in trailers, right? I hate that trailers are so full of like nonsense. Like, I'm not here for you to say this is the moment you become queen, right? That's nonsense. It is disconnected from it can't be connected to anything on the screen or anything that happens. It's just like a trailer line. And in context in the show, I'm sure it's fine, but it's nonsense. I lost my train of thought, but I'm excited for Dragon Show. Hang on, we need to go. Let me go over here and go like here and go like here and go. Hot D maybe? Can I get some hot D, please? Yeah, we're not gonna play this because this will get copyright claimed. Because this is not meant for like advertisement purposes. Oh. We did not do a full analysis of Daemon's visions in the last. Oh yeah, this is all I want. Yeah, just give me like a little bit of this. Just give me a little bit of Bloodraven. Just a hair. Just a little shot of Bloodraven. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh my goodness, I love this show. Daemon in his stupid hair. Matt Smith in a wig. Right, because Helena is like... We learned in the last season that Helena is like time slipping or something. That like Helena maybe is the same entity as what's her name at Harrenhal? What the heck? Good morning. Says what I can only assume is my car. We want actionable information in trailers for actions related to theories. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Larys and Aegon hiking is like going to Christmas at your grandparents and two uncles from the opposite sides of the family are hanging out with each other. Alice, yes, thank you. Yeah, like you say Alice Rivers is Helena in a glamour. I'm pretty sure that is implied by the show. I'm pretty sure it is implied that like one of them is working the other, or they are the same person, or they have the same, or they are like operating in the same plan, right? It's crazy. All right, now where's my Bloodraven? I need my Bloodraven fix, please. I need some Bloodraven. Yeah, there it is. There he is. There's the crazy guy. Yes, let's go. Right. Daemon saw the white wall. I need to do like a recap, right? I need to do a rewatch of season 2, and we all need to get we all need to refamiliarize ourselves with what happened in season 2, because the last 2 episodes of season 2, so much stuff happened, which is crazy because over the course of that season, not much happened the whole season, and then everything happened in the last 2 episodes. Group rewatch? Do we want to do a group rewatch of season 2? Yeah. Yeah, we'll do like a full stream where we'll do a full watch along where we all press play at the same time. Unbelievable. Okay. Yeah. Oh, it's nasty. And then he like steps forward into like that terrible pond from Lord of the Rings, and then freaks out, and then there's Danny. Yes, Dragon Show. Oh my goodness. Game of Thrones season 1 trailer prediction stream. Excuse me? Is Helena going to be the Weirwood? Is Helena going to be the Weirwood isn't there anymore? Is Helena going to be the Weirwood that isn't there anymore? Is she gonna like turn into the Weirwood that we know doesn't exist in like one of the timelines? Oh, the reason the Weirwood isn't there anymore. Ooh. Okay. Discount brand the broken. Oh man. Okay. Dragon Show. Yeah, let's do some Dragon Show, everybody. We're gonna do. I'm having such a good time with these like during the day like chill ass streams. I think when House of the Dragon starts coming out, I'm just gonna talk about it once a week. Like, right, like every Monday, we're just gonna talk about House of the Dragon. I don't care. We're just gonna do it. Nobody gives a shit. We're just gonna sit there and stream talking about House of the Dragon. Mm-hmm. I splashed myself. Genuine question, Tom. Is it a problem that now hang on. Okay. How do I rephrase that question so that you so that it like how do I rephrase this question? Okay. Is it a problem that we support a government that acts in many ways the way that Bloodraven operates, which is to say like direct granular control as much as possible? Literally, I wish I could apply for the role of Cold Hands. No, Bloodraven is based. A quick question: is being mean bad? What? Yes. Yeah, that's a good question. It's a good question. Hello, welcome to the philosophy stream. This is going to be a hot, exciting take. Being mean is bad. Being mean is bad. Intentionally making someone else have a bad time so that you can have a better time is not good. Being mean for other, like if there's a different reason you're being mean, right? If you're being mean because like, to try to achieve some better, greater end, then it becomes more complicated, but it is still bad. The justifiable and good are not the same thing. According to modern UT philosophy, no, like forget Dune, forget Duncan Ashford Meadow. I literally give it all for Bloodraven. Yeah, Bloodraven is mean. Being mean infringes upon the social contract. The social contract. No, it's not more complicated. If it's not more complicated, then yeah, try not to be mean. What is is it too early for you guys? Are you guys just waking up and you're all insane? Ross says it's not more complicated. Being mean is just unnecessary. It's sort of an interesting definitional argument. In what mean is. It's too late for Ross. I don't know. There's some interesting like nuanced behind the definition of the word mean. Is being mean just like making another person unhappy on purpose? Because, you know, you may need to make another person unhappy on purpose to like stop them from setting stuff on fire or something like that. These things happen. I used to call my parents mean when what they actually were was teaching me. Depends on whether we consider mean and cruel the same. It's very interesting definitions. It's really mean to keep Ross up past his bedtime. Ross, it's 2 a.m. All right, it's 2 a.m. You can hang out. So like 2:30 is okay. Once you get to like 3. Michael says, "Push when you push a nerd down the stairs and take his lunch money, just say it's for the greater good of the timeline. Trust me, I will be a tree one day." Being real is constructive criticism. Being mean is unnecessary criticism. Trolls need homes too, says Ross. Plot twist, Michael, the troll is the nerd, but the nerd from 100 million years in the future. One person can think something is mean when in the objective reality it is just tough. Yeah, we now have 3 different near synonyms, right? So 3 very, very similar concepts, which are different in each person's brain. So this is sort of a hard thing to talk about. Like mean, cruel, and tough could all describe the same action depending on who is doing the describing. So I am a big fan of Will Wheaton's law, which is don't be a dick. If what you're doing could be described as being a dick, even if the thing that you're doing is something you're supposed to be doing, if you're being a dick while doing it, then you're doing it wrong. Don't be a dick. It's real easy. Just don't be a fucking asshole, man. It's like, you know, and that we like being a dick is like, that's subjective, but we all get it. Oh, jeez, guys. This is... Oh, my God. Freaking madness in the chat. Unbelievable. I love doing this stupid nonsense. If you have more dragons, then it's not mean. Stop it. We're not doing bigger dragon diplomacy. Life's too short to be a dick about it. Correct. Now, do you guys want to talk about Asshai? We do have other things to do today. And I have a hard out at 1:15. So an hour and 15 minutes from now, I need to be off of this stream. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. We need to hang on. I need to cut this conversation off. No. Get this shit. No, we're not doing this. We're not. This is not the bit that we're doing. You cut it out. That's not to say that I don't think it's funny, but that's not the bit we're doing on stream today. Oh my God. Let's go. Let's talk about Asshai. Unbelievable. I hate you all in your own special little ways. Hang on. We're scrolling. And we need to like go over here. And we go over here. Yeah. Oh, I need to, oops, hang on. One more flash of One Piece before I take it away. I'm taking your One Piece away. You can't have it anymore. So I'm going to go over here. We're going to open a new file. There it is. New chalkboard. We do not need to save this. And let's see how it looks on the camera. I'm sorry for all of our new subscribers. We have not had time to make a new chalkboard. I think it is finally time to redo the chalkboard. So we have had for a long time, if you at any point had a thing on the chalkboard, and if at any point you were a patron, you were you just stayed on the chalkboard even if you canceled your subscription. We now have too many, and we are going to have to redo the chalkboard completely. So if you are a former patron and you want your name on the chalkboard, get your butts in gear. This is a friendly reminder that right where the subscribe button is, there's the join button now, and you too can become a YouTube member, joining people like these fine folks up here who are slowly trying to take over the Patreon people in the middle. Bottom text stays, please. Bottom text is a patron. Bottom text is a patron. Bottom text is the display name given to us by one of our patrons. And if you want just a meme in the background, you can find that too. Okay. Let's see. Welcome to the second half of the video. This is on the creepiest places in A Song of Ice and Fire. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places that I want to talk about today. We are going to talk about the one that takes the least time to read so that we can all... No, that's the YouTube thing again. We're going to talk about the one that takes the least amount of time to do. That is Toad Isle. Yes, let's talk about Toad Isle. I'm excited. I love this nonsense. Yes, I love the spooky scenes. Okay, is that clearly in frame? Oh, we should probably get rid of this because this is no longer copyrighted by Home Box Office Productions. Oh my god. Yes. Okay, you go this way, you go up. Very nice. And you hang out down here. We'll just take some casual notes on some of the theories associated with some of these places as they come up. But this is just an excuse for me to do this. On the Isle of Toads can be found an ancient idol, a greasy black stone crudely carved into the semblance of a giant toad of malignant aspect, some 40 feet high. The people of this isle are believed to be descended from those who carved the toadstone, for there is an unpleasant, fish-like aspect to their faces, and many have webbed hands and feet. If so, they are the sole surviving remnant of this forgotten race. Many of the corsairs cling to the gruesome custom of festooning the hulls and masts of their ships with severed heads to strike fear into their foes. Their heads dangle from hempen ropes until all the flesh has rotted off them, whereupon they are replaced with fresh ones. Rather than consign the skulls to the sea, however, the corsairs will deliver them to Skull Isle as an offering to some dark god. Thus it is that the great piles of yellowed skulls can be seen lining the shores of this small, windswept, uninhabited rock. Yeah, dude. I like the phrase festoon is my favorite word. I hear that place is really hopping. Yes, good joke. I have a theory that Toad Isle is irrelevant. That is probably the correct one. That's why I'm wearing my Lovecraft shirt today, because we're doing a lot of creepy Lovecrafty stuff today. He is my favorite author, and no one can take that away from me, not even him. Toad Isle has a terrible, greasy stone toad 40 feet high. Okay, so toads don't like salt water. How did they get on an island? What an interesting question. Huh. I've never thought about that before. He tried so hard and got so far. I don't know. Have you guys ever, I'm just going to do this for any folks who have not experienced this. We are going to discuss the shadows over Innsmouth. The Shadow over Innsmouth. That's it. The Shadow over Innsmouth is a production, I think it's a novella. I think it's considered a novella by H.P. Lovecraft, wherein a sad man goes to a terrible town where everyone in the town is a horrible fish, right? And that's the whole book. And the descriptions of the terrible fish people in A Shadow over Innsmouth is not only like this sort of like webbed fingers, which reminds us quite a bit of this is reminiscent of the folks on the Three Sisters. You're right. Where they have like fishy sort of like fishy aspects to them is the phrase that is often used. And this is the same description that is given to like the Merlings and Selkies and the Deep Ones in the game in A Song of Ice and Fire's like lore books. And Ross, you said, I have a theory that Toad Isle will be irrelevant. I disagree. I think that this, like, Toad Isle itself is likely to be irrelevant, but these passages are probably lampshading some of something that is going to happen with the Deep Ones and the like Ironborn / Patchface mythology. We have, don't the fish people kidnap women? Yes, they do. In A Shadow over Innsmouth, they marry the people on the surface and they take them back to the watery halls. And this whole terrible nightmare is very likely all interconnected, that the whatever is going on with the Deep Ones has to do with this big terrible frog, has to do with the drowned god. And I think it's a good place to start. It's beginning to look a lot like Fishmen. That's a good place to start my list of creepy places. Coming back here. Ross says maybe the Deep Ones are irrelevant too. They are referenced explicitly in enough places that I think that they are at least thematically relevant, if not explicitly texturally relevant. Take it back over here. So that's my number 5. Number 4. I hope you guys are excited for shout out the H.P. Lovecraft Literary Podcast. I haven't started that yet. Easternmost and southernmost of the great cities of the known world, the ancient port of Asshai stands at the end of a long wedge of land, on the point where the Jade Sea meets the Saffron Straits. Its origins are lost in the mists of time. Even the Asshai do not claim to know who built their city. They will say only that a city has stood here since the world began, and will stand there until it ends. Few places in the known world are as remote as Asshai, and fewer are as forbidding. Travelers tell us that the city is built entirely of black stone. Halls, hovels, temples, palaces, streets, walls, bazaars, and all. Some say as well that the stone of Asshai has a greasy, unpleasant feel to it, that it seems to drink the light, dimming tapers and torches and hearth fires alike. The nights are very black in Asshai, all agree, and even the brightest days of summer are somehow grey and gloomy. Asshai is a large city, sprawling out for leagues on both banks of the Black River Ash. Behind its enormous land walls is ground enough for Volantis, Karth, and King's Landing to stand side by side, and still have enough room for Old Town. and there are no children in Asshai. An account by Archmaester Marwyn confirms reports that no man rides in Asshai, be he warrior, merchant, or prince. There are no horses in Asshai, no elephants, no mules, no donkeys, no horses, no camels, no dogs. Such beasts, when brought here by ship, soon die. The malign influence of the ash and its polluted waters have been implicated, as it is well understood from Harmon's On Miasmas that animals are more sensitive to the foulness exuded by such waters, even without drinking them. Septon Barth's writings speculate more wildly, referring to the higher mysteries, with little evidence. The Dark City by the Shadow is a city steeped in sorcery. Warlocks, wizards, alchemists, moonsingers, red priests, black alchemists, necromancers, aeromancers, pyromancers, blood mages, torturers, inquisitors, poisoners, godswives, nightwalkers, shape-changers, worshippers of the Black Goat and the Pale Child and the Line of Night, all find welcome in Asshai by the Shadow, where nothing is forbidden. Here they are free to practice their spells without restraint or censure, conduct their obscene rites, and fornicate with demons, if that is their desire. On its way from the mountains of the Morn to the sea, the ash runs howling through a narrow cleft in the mountains, between towering cliffs so steep and close that the river is perpetually in shadow, save for a few moments at midday when the sun is at its zenith. In the caves that pockmark the cliffs, demons and dragons and worse make their lairs. The farther from the city one goes, the more hideous and twisted those creatures become, until at last one stands before the doors of the Stegai, the corpse city at the Shadow's heart, where even the Shadow Binders fear to tread. Or, so the stories say. I like this series. Just some generally scary stuff. Oh man. Asshai and Stegai. What do we know about these wonderful, terrible places? Stegai likely takes its name from Stygian, which is the the adjective for related to the river Styx. In English, the word Stygian has a more general definition. It just means like very dark. But that is to the best of my knowledge where that name comes from. We know that Melisandre and Marwyn both trained in Asshai. Freaking land of infinite sorcerers. I love it. Should we know that the oily black stone is only mentioned once outside the world book, Julie says. Where else is it mentioned? Where is it? I didn't think that it was mentioned anywhere but the world book. It was a meeting and just jumped in. Is Asshai the first place, or have others been listed? We are on the second place. We did Toad Isle first as sort of a warm-up. I think it's interesting how Asshai shows up so much so early in the story. It's like George wants us to go there, and we never do and likely won't. It's 100% super cool, really developed area. The DM spent weeks setting up, but the players want to be turnip farmers, says Steve. Yeah. You have a binder. George has a binder of stuff about Asshai, and no one in the story wants to go there. Asshai is now what Valyria will become in 5,000 years. One might say shadowy. How do people reproduce there? Great question. How do people reproduce in Asshai? Do they have shadow babies? it is mentioned that there's a question about how people eat in Asshai, and the answer is they pay through the nose. They pay a lot of money because there's a lot of gold in Asshai. Are there no born and bred Asshai people? At least as far as we are aware, the answer is no. The doom that came to Sarnath is a good place to look if we want to keep doing Lovecraft-themed things. Ooh, we might do that at the end. Miri Mazdur too, right? I forgot about Miri Mazdur. And Miri. You hang out right there. Theon mentions in A Clash of Kings the Sea Stone chair is made of it. Ooh. I love the list of different sorceries they provide. I wonder if aeromancy is akin to the wind magic that produces so many disembodied voices in the books. Ooh. The people in Asshai are watching what's happening in Westeros through glass candles, laughing and taking bets. So I may be confusing show with book here, but don't you need a death to make a shadow baby? So maybe that's where all the regular babies go to. To the best of my knowledge, you do not need a death to make a shadow baby. No. I believe there's death magic in A Song of Ice and Fire, but there's also like reproductive magic. Mel sleeps with Stannis and literally gets pregnant with a shadow baby, I believe is 100% of the explanation we get. I don't believe that a sacrifice is explicitly required for the shadow babies. But somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Standalone novella about Asshai would be really cool since we probably won't see it in the main series. Everybody says that. I don't know how unlikely it is that we will see Asshai. Daenerys is about to go on a road trip, dude. Daenerys is not coming back into the story for half a book at least. I don't know, like, she could, if she did, like, well, she's not going straight back to Meereen. She's going to the Dosh Khaleen, and then she's going to the top of the Mother of Mountains, and then where's she going? I have no idea. Is there some emote Kaelin too? I don't know. Yep, Seastone chair. Oh my goodness, you guys type too fast. Not like Gurm has said he's working on a really cool novella. Yep. Want to shout you out for helping me to get through the last few years, more or less. Appreciate the longer live streams. It is my pleasure. Stetson doesn't have enough life force to create another shadow baby. Yeah, I think that's what the shadow babies are. The shadow babies, the death, the sacrifice associated with the shadow babies is not external. It is Stannis that kills Stannis a little bit. And she says he does not have enough life force to produce another one, and we think producing another one will either kill him or like rip his soul out or something. It's Asshai or Asshai or Asshai. Why do we say Asshai? Well, the answer that I give is because that's what they say in the show, and that's what they say in the audiobook. I would further say that if I was analyzing it from a world building perspective, Asshai is probably named after the river Ash. Asshai meaning like the mouth of the Ash River or something like that. But also George has said 1,000 times, pronounce it however you want. Or are you asking why we don't say Asshai? Because that's a much better question. Ooh, theory. Crescent was the sacrifice for the shadow baby. Ooh, I like it. Mel says making a third baby would kill Stannis. Yep. If everyone in the city is a shadow binder, they just have to give birth to shadow babies. No sacrifice required. Love it. Okay. This is something that I did want to talk about. Okay. Oily black stone does not equal, hang on, what we would do like this does not equal smooth black stone. This is another one of those things like Jojen Paste that I like talking about quite a bit because I think the fandom is too confident in this. I think that the fandom is too certain, right? We've all been smoking our own product for too long that we are all 100% certain that this is what it is. And I think that it is certainly distinct, but it's entirely plausible that it is the same. It is a different form of the same thing. We know that the fused black stone is made by dragonfire. The oily black stone, I have thought for a long time, could be dragon white, like undead dragon stone. Undead dragon stone. Dragon stone that, like, fused dragon, you know what I mean? It's fused dragon stone. I want to say that Hodor, hold the door, Sandor, sand the door. You mentioned last. What about Gregor, 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 meaning viscera, Gregor at foreshadowing that the inside of Gregor Clegane is going to be gray. I got there. We did it. We did it, team. Gregor, when Gregor fights Griff and catches and spreads the gray plague. I love it and I hate it. There's lots of things that could be their own novel series. Duncan Egg Scooby-Doo Adventure in Asshai. Stannis is a hypocrite. Yep. Patire. I pronounce it Asshai. I like it. Yeah. Gurm really called the city Asshai. These books are dumb. Yeah. If there's an Asshai, that implies the existence of an Asslow. Stigai kind of gives Chernobyl. You know what? We're gonna write it down because we got to talk about it. This is one of everybody's favorite theories about Asshai. Many people. Why are you smaller? Why are you smaller? Why are you smaller? Many people believe, IEVE, that Asshai or Stigai are post-nuclear. Because, like, the river's green. Now, this is a question for chat. Is the river green, or is it just stylized green? Let's see here. Chernobyl, Ass Technical College. As distinct from Asshai. I graduated from Asshai and I'm now undergrad at Ass Tech. Trees versus the Weird Blackstone is an Elio thing. Storm's End is straight up constructed from concrete. Well, I mean, Battle Isle is mentioned that one of the maesters said it was oily blackstone, but everyone else says it's fused blackstone. Yes. Battle Isle is awesome and could be on this list, but is not. Digrass High. Tom, do you remember that artwork from Justin Sweet about Rhaegar and Lyanna and a green weirwood? Michael posited the weirwood is shaded trees, slightly different blighted versions of the green weirwood. I love it. I hate it, but I love it. They have Dragon Lore, Ancient Books of Asshai. Yes. Likely to have Dragon Lore. For sure. Remind me during the stall section tomorrow or Monday or whenever I do this next. I guess I do this regularly. Remind me to play with the UI, because I've wanted for a long time like a donation tracker so that people can meme on each other. But I'll hold that for the moment. Could oily mean shiny and shimmering black like obsidian or dragon glass? No, I think like when it says it's unpleasant to the touch, it means like greasy, right? It's like it's nasty. Wait, I saw Sky High, the parody of Sky High I didn't know I needed. The trees almost adapts the books, only just an audiobook. Okay. I'm telling you, as a geotechnical engineer that's mixed and placed thousands of pounds of concrete, the description of its components in the books are 1-to-1. Consider its magic, though. Like, man, if Storm's End is concrete, that's a hell of... Hang on, you know what? I'll add that to my future streams list. I'll add Storm's End. And you know what? We'll put that on the poll in a little while. Technology is magic. Yeah, yes, okay, yes, but no. Come on now. Maybe it's not concrete, but asphalt. You ever think about that, huh? A dragonstone is black and emits light, and oily black stone eats light. Ooh, okay. It's always St. Patrick's Day in Asshai. Right. I saw the first time I saw somebody do that. I saw a city do that for the first time this year. Is turn a river green. It's crazy. It's insane that they do that. Maybe Brand the Builder just figured out how to make concrete. Yeah, sure. That seems fair. Pyramidian, I'm not reading that. Asshai is right there. Too easily a quick dragon ride from Marine. And Danny is, hang on, like, maybe I should put this on a stream video. You know what? No, I'm actually going to go, like, Control T. I'm going to go to Docs. We're going to make this a new theory thing. What Danny is up to after the books. After Dash Colleen. The Dash Colleen. We're going to call this theory, like, Danny's road trip. Because it, like, 100% is the case, right? Number one, Daenerys was last seen at the, oh my god, my brain's broken. In the Dothraki Sea. She is with Drogon. Okay, we'll come back. We'll do that later. Oh my gosh, you're right. 45 minutes, 3 more locations. You're right. You're right. We're going. Oh man, you guys are gonna hate my number one. My number one is just for me. Maesters and other scholars alike have puzzled over the greatest enigmas of Sithorios, the ancient city of Yin, a ruin older than time built of oily black stone in massive blocks so heavy that it would require a dozen elephants to move them. Yin has remained a desolation for many thousands of years, yet the jungle that surrounds it on every side has scarce touched it. A city so evil that even the jungle will not enter, Nymeria is supposed to have said when she laid eyes on it, if the tales are true. Every attempt to rebuild or resettle Yin has ended in horror. Nymeria refused to settle here and took her fleet to sea once again, hoping to find refuge amongst the steaming jungles of Sithorios. Some settled on Basilisk Point, others beside the glistening green waters of the Zamoyos, amongst quicksands, crocodiles, and rotting half-drowned trees. Princess Nymeria herself remained with the ships at Zamatar, a Giscari colony abandoned for 1,000 years, whilst others made their way upriver to the Cyclopean ruins of Yin, haunt of ghouls and spiders. There were riches to be found in Sithorios. Gold, gems, rare woods, exotic pelts, queer fruits, and strange spices. But the Rhoynar did not thrive there. The sullen, wet heat oppressed their spirits, and swarms of stinging flies spread one disease after another. Green fever, the dancing plague, blood boils, weeping sores, sweet rot. The young and very old proved especially vulnerable to such contagions. Even to splash in the river was to court death, for the Zamoyos was infested with schools of carnivorous fish and tiny worms that laid their eggs in the flesh of swimmers. For more than a year, the Roinar struggled to survive in Sithorios until the day when a boat from Zamatar arrived at Yin to find that every man, woman, and child in that haunted, ruined city had vanished overnight. Yin. Another of those, like, old, scary cities. Hang on, we come back over here. What do we need? We need to, this is my favorite bit about this, because this is the one, okay, it's oily, black stone, right? That the jungle will not approach. Which is gnarly as hell. Number one. Everyone at Yin vanished overnight. What the hell's that about? These are great questions. And perhaps my favorite and the most relevant to the series as a whole. Where did it go? Where did it go, though? Others made their way upriver to the Cyclopean ruins of Yin. I think that's Cyclopean, actually. But I don't know for sure. Others made their way upriver to the Cyclopean ruins of Yin, haunt of ghouls and spiders? Haunt of ghouls and spiders? What's up with that, though? Haunt of ghouls and spiders? If I am imagining a ruined city, right, ghouls means either a man-eating, like, zombie, or, like, the concept of, like, an unrested spirit. But spiders... Oh, everybody in chat's on board. Oh, everybody's on board. Oh, yeah. Looking through these, this is what moved this so far up the thing. This is what moved this so very far up my list of scary places. Is north of the wall, we have ice spiders. Of the wall, there are, quote, ice spiders, big as hounds. We are all in this terrible fandom fascinated by these horrible, like, little places, right? We love this kind of nightmare. But this really gets me. Maybe the Roinar are just arachnophobic. I'm like, guys, like, spiders would not be the most notable thing, right? Haunt of flies, ghouls and flies, sure, that's like imagery surrounding death. Haunt of, but, like, you're never gonna say, like, haunt of aphids and of ghouls and aphids. If the spiders don't seem to be particularly venomous, at least not relative to anything else, everything here wants to kill you. What if the ice spiders are just the others, causing cold enough temperatures to grow icicles within seconds, like waterbenders in Avatar? I kind of love that. Like actual spiders, not ice spiders. Oh boy. Any mentions of spiders anywhere else in the books? What an interesting question. Let's check. Take me to A Search of Ice and Fire. How often are spiders mentioned? Give me the whole thing. Oh, the whole series. Give me the whole thing. Please give me spider. Uh-oh, I'm gonna get so much Varys. 100 results found. Only rats and spiders live there? Yes. In the first book, at least. Pale white spiders, big as hounds. Yep. All Bran could think of was old Nan's stories of the others and the last hero hounded through the white woods by dead men and spiders big as hounds. Right? Like this conjures imagery of The Hobbit. Right? The entire city of Yin, everyone there, they aren't gone, they didn't disappear, they all got wrapped up. The spider, yep, a lot of Varys in this. The Red Keep has ways known only to ghosts and spiders, sure. North and South, they sing no songs for spiders, like a spider with 5 legs. That's a strange... Oh, I see, never mind. He caught a glimpse of a black squirrel moving through the snow-covered branches of an oak and paused to study the silvery web of an empress spider. Yes, so spiders are mentioned with, like, intermittent consistency. Some accounts speak of spiders big as hounds. I leave like a rat scuttling in the dark holding hands with a spider. Beautiful. Okay. All right. Where'd that go? Okay. All right. I'm not reading chat. Oh my gosh. You guys move too fast. I actually literally can't. We have 68 people in chat right now, which is for sure a record. So I want you to know that the only way to, at this moment, with the chat going as fast as it is, everybody talking about all the nerd stuff they want to talk about, the only way to guarantee that I read your message is to make it a super chat. All right, I'm going to scroll as best I can. Are Ben spiders massive? Are they able to turn into ice spiders? Are Yin, Varys spelled backwards, is spider. Wow, look at that. Yin doesn't mention raccoons even once. If the ice spiders are just the others calling. Yep. Brindlemen have sweat spiders. What? Spiders stay when people leave. Discussing. I agree with this. I always imagine Yin as a West African / Aztec style of pyramid in the jungle. Yes, I actually agree wholeheartedly. I think that we are supposed to be taking imagery from like Mexico, right?
Thank you for your patronage.
Don't read this one.
You got it. I saw a little while ago. This has Pyramidion. Oh my god, what is happening? Thank you, Kim I Am, and thank you, Pyramidion. I regret my decisions. This has some very cool Roanoke. Very cool Roanoke energy. Bonk bonk. For those of you who do not know the story of Roanoke, let me see if I know it off the top of my head. Roanoke was one of the first places Thank you, Ross. Hang on.
Computer will read it.
There it is. Roanoke is one of the first places in Virginia ever settled, maybe the first permanent settlement. And it was left, I believe, left over the winter, and it went out of contact. When people came to check on them, they found the entire place abandoned, nobody there, everything completely gone, and the word Roanoke scratched into a tree? Or is that just in is that just in the Supernatural episode of the same name? Roanoke isn't a conspiracy anymore. Yeah, no, it's I don't think that's a conspiracy. Croatoan was scratched on the tree. Thank you. Yeah, Roanoke isn't a conspiracy. You know, right. This really happened. It's it's been like fancified up. But like there were people there, and then over the course of a winter, people came back and they were just gone, just never to be seen again.
Thank you for your patronage.
Bernie Sanders.
Please don't. You guys are amazing. Oh, yes. This is a reminder to vote for Bernie Sanders. And remember, stick around if you want to help decide on the topic for the next video, which we'll be doing a poll about at the end of this video. Roanoke was the white man's town name. People of Roanoke definitely just moved in with the Croatoan tribe. It was in North Carolina. I'm sorry. Yes. Okay. Shout out to Sam and Dean. Roanoke got solved genetically. I didn't know that. Colonization bad. Good take. Good take. Good take. Good take. Yeah. So that this is such a it's such a
Thank you for your patronage.
Well, wait.
Thank you for your patronage.
Wait, why does it pronounces things bad? Why does the chat bot pronounce thing bad? Why does read thing bot pronounce thing bad? Oh my goodness. Yeah, okay. So without getting too sidetracked on like the history of North Carolina, bad robot. Before we get too sidetracked on the history of North Carolina, we're going to move on. And, oh man, I'm so excited. You guys are going to hate my number one. It's going to be so good. Here we go. Come back. Take me back to face cam. Hello, everybody. How are you? If anyone interrupts if someone super chat, aluminium, if you interrupt my reading with a super chat, it better be funny. Excuse me. Nobody clipped that. Still farther east lie the so-called Thousand Islands. Ibonese chart makers tell us that there are, in truth, fewer than 300. A sea-grit scatter of bleak, wind-swept rocks believed by some to be the last remnants of a drowned kingdom whose towns and towers were submerged beneath the rising seas many thousands of years ago. Only the boldest or the most desperate mariners ever make landfall here. For these people of the islands, though few in number, are a queer folk, based inimical to strangers, a hairless people with green-tinged skin who file the teeth of their females into sharp points and slice the foreskins off the members of their males. They speak no known tongue and are said to sacrifice sailors to their squamous fish-headed gods, likenesses of whom rise from their stony shores, easily visible only when the tide recedes. Though surrounded by water on all sides, these islanders fear the sea so much that they will not set foot in the water, even under threat of death. Even Corlys Valerian dared sail no further east than the Thousand Islands. This was where the sea snake turned back on his great northern voyage. In truth, there was no reason for him to continue, save for his hunger to learn what lay beyond the next horizon. Even the fish taken from these eastern seas are oddly misshapen, with a bitter, unpleasant taste, it is said. Only one port of note is to be found on the shivering sea east of the Bones. Nefer, kingdom of the Najai, hemmed in by towering chalk cliffs and perpetually shrouded in fog. When seen from the harbor, Nefer appears to be no more than a small town, but it is said that 9/10 of the city is hidden beneath the ground. For that reason, travelers call... Oh, hang on. Maybe I'm... whatever. For that reason, travelers call Nefer the Secret City. By any name, the city enjoys a sinister reputation as a haunt of necromancers and torturers. Beyond are the forests of Mossavi, a cold, dark land of shape changes and demon hunters. Beyond Mossavi, well, no man of Westeros can truly say. I may have accidentally combined two entries, but whatever. There we go. The Thousand Islands. my favorite part about this is that George put this in unironically. And this is the name of a dressing. And it is very hard for me to think of anything that is not the dressing when reading this.
Thank you for your patronage.
Funny.
Mayo, you missed it. You missed your time. You missed your call time. Hang on. I need to refresh myself here. Thousand Islands. I love the phrase squamous fish-headed gods. Fish-headed gods. Which I believe is a phrase taken almost word for word from the Call of Cthulhu. Squamous is Cthulhu's favorite word. No, not the Thousand Islands in Ontario. Thousand Islands, A Song of Ice and Fire. Thank you. Yeah, and this is where we get this image. This everyone's favorite image in the series. Everyone's like this wonderful drawing. Holy crap. this like deeply unsettling but truly beautiful image of this human who let's see, I can only assume is currently taking a math test and knows the equation but can't quite remember. It's like, oh, come on, you memorized it. You saw this flashcard this morning. Come on, you know this word.
Thank you for your patronage.
Oh no. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful. So something.
Thank you for your patronage.
You guys are all missing your call time. You're all behind. Did you pause the stream?
Tom. Hi.
Why does it click? Why does it click, guys? Did you guys hear that? It clicks. The tom. It clicks. Does every exclamation point click in these weird ass AI readers? It sounds a lot like Tom's nailing a robot. How dare you? They are afraid to touch the sea, which is super cool. Mayo says that's an alien. Creepy little Harkonnen. How dare you? And like anytime there's like a real, how do I phrase this? Anytime there's a long standing custom that doesn't seem to be based on that doesn't seem to have any value in the modern day, that's something that like both like in real world history and when talking about media is something that I really enjoy.
Thank you for your patronage.
Tom nailing a robot goes BR ra 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 ra.
Thank you, Ross. I appreciate you. I hope that was worth $2 Australian. I have to head out for work. Here's a poor man's super chat. Beesbury. Yeah, they're afraid to touch the ocean, which is so cool. Why? What in the past made them afraid to touch the ocean? Like there's like the Isle of Butterflies. People are scared to go to the Isle of Butterflies. Like people shun the Isle of Butterflies because it kills them, right? Ross says it was worth $5. And if I'm gonna make my call time, right? If I'm gonna get out of here on time, I have to move to the last one. And I'm very sorry, but we have to move on from the Thousand Islands, though I do love them. We have to move on. Bonk. Bonk. It's not just the water, it's the same. It's weirwood roots. They're scared of the roots. You guys are going to hate this, because this is just for me. The free city of Lorath stands upon the western end of the largest cluster of low stony islands in the Shivering Sea north of Essos, near the mouth of Lorath Bay. The city's domains include 3 principal islands in the archipelago, a score of smaller isles and outcrops, almost all uninhabited save for seals and seabirds, and a thickly forested peninsula south of the isles. The Lorathi also claim dominion over the waters of Lorath Bay, but fishing fleets from Bravos and whalers and sealers out of Ib often venture into the bay, for Lorath does not have sufficient strength to make good on its claim. In ancient days, the Isles were home to a mysterious race of men known as the Maze Makers, who vanished long before the dawn of true history, leaving no trace of themselves save for their bones and the mazes they built. Sprawling constructs of bewildering complexity made from blocks of hewn stone, the Maze Makers' constructions are scattered across the Isles, and one, badly overgrown and sunk deep into the earth, has been found on Essos proper, on the peninsula south of Lorath. Lorasion, the second largest of the Lorath Isles, is home to a vast maze that fills more than 3/4 of the surface area of the island and includes 4 levels beneath the ground, with some passages descending 500 feet. Scholars still debate the purposes of these mazes. Were they fortifications, temples, towns, or did they serve some other, stranger purpose? The Maze Makers left no written records, so we shall never know. Their bones tell us that they were massively built and larger than men, though not so large as giants. Some have suggested that mayhaps the Maze Makers were born of interbreeding between human men and giant women. We do not know why they disappeared, though Lorathi legend suggests they were destroyed by an enemy of the sea. Merlings in some versions of the tales, Selkies and walrus men in others. Boo. The Mazes of Lorath. I don't know if George Martin knows how big 500 feet is. Some mazes descend 500 feet. That is incredibly deep. That's terrifying. That so mazes miles wide, right? Because it's an island. It's an island that is large enough and significant enough to have to have like ports, right? To have like beaches, at least places where ships can land, and presumably the ability to like quarry on this island. So it is a rocky island where a single maze covers 3/4 of the island's surface and descends 4 stories down. Holy crap. Wig Billy, thank you very much for joining us. Oh yeah, Ross just says he does not. I don't think a person could survive that fault. No, I agree. He does not, as proven by the dying of the light, the wall, glass flowers, and bitter blooms. I need to read more stuff. Talk to me about it later. When he said the wall was 800 feet, he overestimated how large 800 feet was. So I'm guessing he did the same with the mazes. Well, yeah, but this was written in 2016. Right? It's crazy. Now, of course, this is my favorite kind of fiction. This is like, we need a word for this, like deniability fiction. Like I am of the opinion that things become much stranger, much scarier when I can believe the author, even if I can't believe the contents. This is one of the reasons that I find Lovecraft so scary, because it's never, I saw this nightmare fish cult. It's always like, oh, the rats in the walls is a great example. It's not, I heard these rats in this wall and found this terrible city. It's, I found my uncle's journal from 20 years ago in the attic, and I had to decode the journal to figure out that he, while renovating this house, heard rats in the walls and started digging through and found himself. He broke into this Cyclops city, hidden under rural Massachusetts, right? I don't believe that this dude actually did that, but I can believe that you actually found this thing, right? I can believe you actually found this. I may not believe your uncle, but I believe you. And the more layers of separation, the easier it becomes to believe, right? It's fiction upon fiction upon fiction. ACG says, oh, you mean Lovecraftian horror? No, Lovecraftian horror has a different definition, you nerd. The I'm turning into a zombie diary. Yes. How reliable should we see this information? Anyway, yes, I find this very scary because I'm out here like, we know how tall the wall is. There cannot be an exaggeration. We know exactly, we have people who stand next to it, right? But like, it is not, I saw how deep this maze went. It is, I heard from some dude who heard from some dude who found an accounting of some dude who saw these things, which is very, very, very cool. Tales get taller in the telling. Sure. Yeah. Jaqen is said to be Lorathi, but is probably wearing the face of another Lorathi. Otherwise, there's one we see in the story, and it's just some guy in Bravos that Arya sees. Ooh, okay. It's risky writing, because if you break suspension of disbelief, it's over. Yes, it's very hard to do right. I have tried to write this kind of stuff, and it is very, very, very difficult. Tyrion pees off the wall. That is true. He does do that. Epistolary horror? Epistolary? It's got to be epistolary, right? Like St. Paul to the epistles, the epistle of St. Paul, something like that. True and Lorathi are not the ones who say, amen, hey, get out of here, instead of I, not the faceless man necessarily. Oh, yeah. Oh, I didn't put that together. That it is, that it's Jaqen's face who has taken on those speech patterns, not necessarily all of the faceless men. Epistemology. That's what Tyrion was practicing from the top of the wall. The idea of ruined temples is incredibly scary, right? The idea of a great thing, a colossal thing with some purpose that I do not have the ability to figure out is terrifying to me. So cool. This is reminiscent of, someone will have to help me source this story. There's a story like a few hundred years after the fall of Rome, someone happening upon the aqueducts like many years later and asking the locals what what are those? What are the aqueducts? And they say, we have no idea. We assume giants must have put them there, right? Like colossal mind-bending things that might be apocryphal. Genuinely somebody tell me if that is apocryphal, because that is so much scarier to me than like actual giants is not knowing like the hundreds of thousands of hours of human effort that went into building mazes. Why? It's awesome. The ancient scary people and then Andals and then called. It's so cool that it had ancient scary people, then Andals, then cultists, then Valyrians. I believe Lorath is the only place no viewpoints have visited. No, there's a couple. We've never seen any. We've never had a viewpoint in Mir, right? Of the free cities and Eastern Essos. Or Western Essos. We've never had anyone. Have we had somebody in Mir? Danny, but not in the story. That's true. Labyrinths held the Minotaurs of Greek legend. What monster was Lorath holding? This is remnant of the Minotaur. Yeah, dude. This is so cool. This is the kind of thing that makes me want to like sit down and write fiction, right? This is the kind I read this and it makes me want to write. Okay, we're still talking about Lorath. But I am adding a poll right now. So please talk about Lorath. Don't let me stop you. Like it's the there's something like there's like a genre that I am in love with. It's like archaeological horror that is like someone happens upon a dead city, right? A dead city and has to try to respond to the things that shouldn't be happening in the dead city but are. Does that make sense? Oh, it's so cool. Okay, now what did we do last time? Give me a start a poll because I am out of here in just a couple minutes. We just did the creepiest places in A Song of Ice and Fire. So I'm going to take that. I'm going to move it all the way to the bottom. And this is going in completed streams. Nice job, everybody. After this, I would love some honorable mentions. Vitoloro. Which one's Vitoloro? Yes, the city of, is that the City of Bones? That's the dead one where they walk in and they find it and they're like, we gotta freaking leave. Ooh, you know what? Here's a good one. Lovecraft in A Song of Ice and Fire. No, we'll save that for later. We just did Lovecraft. Yes, The Original Sin of the Last Hero, which we had recommended from last time. That is in the email. I have Mysteries of Ling. What's going on in Ling? No, I want Ling from A Song of Ice and Fire, please. Rich in Spices. Yin. The island's name is a reference to George R. Martin to H.P. Lovecraft's Ling. Yeah, not maybe, yeah. I don't know. Is there enough in Ling to do a full video? I don't know. Oh, we were talking about Cold Hands. Let's see, what's another good one? Sarnor. I'll add Sarnor. And you know what? How about we do... Ooh, okay. Sooner or later, Tom absolutely must do a stream that is titled Tom Needs to Talk About Fourth Wing. It may not be today, though. It may not be today. Hang on, I'm going to bring this over here. Lang, why does the first keep at Winterfell have gargoyles is a very cool one. Did Darkstar attack Marcella? You know what? I would love a Darkstar video. You know what? I'm actually going to what should the next stream be? I'm going to say Bernie Sanders means Tom gets to pick and his wild card. There you go. Okay, I'm scrolling. How many characters are Starfleet crew in disguise? Nothing is scarier than being inside your mom. Thank you. Man, lots of destroyed important cities. Yeen, Asshai, Valyria. Maybe Planetos doesn't like big cities. Karth is creepy. I would love go ahead and fire away. If you have honorable mentions that I did not put on this list, give them to me and I will put them. Oh, I see the 5 forts. I actually would love to do a video on the 5 forts. The 5 forts. Sure. Darkstar time. How about all of Loma's Longstrider? Sure. First gargoyle is said to have been made from a dragon horn. What? Got to do more Darkstar, more stuff for me to study. Steely Pate the goat. Next stream, Tom puts my name on the chalkboard. Hell yeah, let's go. Just as a reminder, if you subscribe, if you become a channel member, you will get your name in the background, just like these folks. You can get your name in the background of this bullshit. Just on the record, there was the tiers are currently wrong. If you are any channel member tier, you will get your name in the background. Zach and I got to redo them, but yes, you will get it. And if anyone desperately needs, if anyone needs like $3 back because they got scammed, just tell me. Haunted places of A Song of Ice and Fire? Sure. Yeah, let's do it. Haunted places of A Song of Ice and Fire. There we go. Ooh. The original sin of The Last Hero is beating Darkstar by, looks like 2 votes. Ooh, it's going to be a tight one. Anyone who voted for Bernie Sanders is, just remember that you caused this. Cries at Temple, they won't let you leave if you go inside. Ooh, yeah, I'm going to put down Kohor. I love Kohor. Kohor is so scary. If you remember earlier in the stream, does this make me part of the membership? Yes, it does. Well, Lewis, I'm so sorry. I must have missed it. I must have missed your subscription. Yes, welcome to the membership. The Citadel is pretty creepy to me. I would do a Citadel stream, sure. Call it Secrets of the Citadel. Yeah. I kind of want to do religions in A Song of Ice and Fire. Original Sin of the Last Hero is currently at 43, ahead of 33 for Did Darkstar Attack Marcella, 7% for Cold Hands. That's really surprising to me. Marnie, thank you very much. Marnie, welcome to the party. And of course, bringing in the back at 17%. It's Bernie Sanders at 7%. Dang it. What you're doing with the original Sin of the Last Hero, I want to be prepared. The original Sin of the Last Hero is the name of a theory submitted to the email that I have not yet read. It got tossed in, and the people want to see it. The original Sins of the Last Hero, submitted in November of 2025. Let's see. Hang on. Let me bring it back here so you can see my beautiful face. Cat's mad. Can I help you? It contains many citations. What the hell? Oh my god, it's beautiful. Oh my god, it's a beautiful nightmare. Yeah, yes. Okay, come here. Yeah, you want attention, I'll give you attention. You terrible cat. No, ow, you can't scratch me. You can't want attention and then scratch me. Go away. Oh my god. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's such beautiful madness. Yes. Yeah. Okay. All right. We are. If I am to give a general like brain space, we are discussing. That's the winner for sure. The original sin of the last hero. We are doing a theory guessing game with all of chat. This is submitted by Rana. Rana Beer. I'm sorry. I've been saying your name wrong forever. The brain space is ancient Westerosi history and the implications that might have on the current story. Yes, Ranabir, is that the correct way to phrase it? No, cat, no. You keep on scratching me. No, say goodbye. No, cat, say goodbye. Say goodbye. Say hi. And then bye. I think you should do a live stream extended from the old and current Dunk theory videos so we can attempt to break down Dunk's true heritage, story, and ending, and what conclusion we might arrive at. Okay, you're going to need to jog my memory. What are the Dunk theories we've done? The history of Duncan the Tall, including Dunk Blackfire, right? Oh, it's also a theory about the fucked up seasons. Okay, great. Dunk is a horse. We can't. Okay, well, I'll put down Dunk as a horse. Dunk being richer than a Lannister? Have we said that? As I feared, it's too broad to easily study. Yep, sorry. Full cat character analysis. Yeah, I'll character analysis cat. And eventually we're just going to be like, next stream, I want to do something that isn't directly a Song of Ice and Fire. So the poll is just going to be, does Tom talk about The Hobbit, Fourth Wing, or the Stormlight Archives, or One Piece, right? That's what it's going to be. Can you do some more analysis with therapy included? Therapy theory. Sure. Yeah. Dunk has chilly fingers. Here's some distant cousin. Sir Arlen the Liar. That's right. Arlen the Liar. I forgot about that one. That's a good one. Is Dunk the Hound? Oh, right. The Hound. What is Dunk as a horse? Did we do Dunk as a horse? Was I unconscious for that one? Imagine Bobby B going to a therapist, Tony Soprano style. I hate Duncan Blackfire. I mean, I also hate Dunk Blackfire. Mayo pinged me. Wait, why did it not? Hang on. Get over here.
Thank you for your patronage.
Thank you for your patronage.
Can you do some more analysis with therapy included?
Thank you for your patronage.
There we go.
After 1:15.
You guys are madness. Is the Gravedigger actually Dunk and the Wild Horse is actually Thunder? Actually Tropic Thunder? Cosmere / Stormlight Archives? Oh gosh, I do need to, we have One Piece. Thank you, Mayo. Thank you, Ross. You guys mean a lot. Let's see. Hang on. Did I miss any super chats? Kim I am says, don't read this one. Pyramidian, thank you. Ross, thank you. Wig Billy, thank you. Lewis, thank you. Mayo, thank you. Wig, Ross, and Mayo. Thank you guys very, very much. It is absolutely freaking madness. Oh, that's why it's weird. I had it on top chat, not all chat. Stupid. Should I start One Piece? Ross. One Piece is One Piece is really good. One Piece is maybe the best piece of media ever made. And it's like, I know, I hear you. I know, but it's like really good. No single piece of media has improved my life, like meaningfully improved my outlook on my existence as much as One Piece has. Knowing, like seeing, watching Water 7 in Enies Lobby improved my life permanently. Watching Punk Hazard and Dressrosa improved my life permanently. Yes, you should watch One Piece. Everyone should watch One Piece. Now, One Piece, hang on, I'm turning to camera 2, okay? One Piece is a time investment. And we talk a lot about fuck it points. The fuck it point of Game of Thrones is the end of the first book. You got to get to the end of the first book. If you get to the end of the first book and you don't like it, you're not going to like the series. But you're not going to have experienced the things that are good about the series until you get to the end of the first book. So don't dive into it unless you're willing to commit to a whole book. I talk about this a lot with Star Trek. Star Trek, the fuck it point is usually the end of the second season. You got to get through a lot of crap to deal with Star Trek. The time investment for One Piece, right? The fuck it point is like, I think the end of Drum Island. So I recommend watching the live action. If you watch both seasons of if you get through the first season of the live action and you're not having a good time, you don't like it at all, you probably won't like One Piece. But if you watch through all of the live action, both seasons, then just pick up the anime after Drum Island, right? Go to the next spot that just continue from there. And you'll be fine and you'll have a great time. What's the correct bridge number? Bridge 17. A lot of people out here standing bridge 4. Bridge 17 is the correct one. The anime sounds like an impossible task. The manga could be something I would enjoy. Julie says, see, same thing. Like, there is a pre-One Piece Tom and a post-One Piece Tom. That is correct. My life is permanently improved from having watched One Piece. I know that's stupid. I know, but it is. The anime is... That's what I'm saying, Julie. Like, watch the live action. It's 2 seasons. You can get through it in a couple of days. You know, like a pleasant week, you can get through the live action. And if you are enjoying it, if you're really loving it, continue the anime. Right? It's like the books. It's like the Game of Thrones books, right? If you enjoy the first season of Dunk and Egg, then read the rest of the Dunk and Egg novellas. And then if you're still enjoying it, then consider tackling the books, right? One Piece will take you about as long as reading all 5 Game of Thrones books and all the ancillary materials. It'll take you about that. It'll only take 3 months to read if you open a chapter every time you sit at your work desk. Yeah, the manga goes much, much, much faster. You can get through the manga in maybe a month if you're really doing it. Fine, I'll watch it. I eat 1,200 episodes for breakfast someday. You could read The Hedge Knight, though. You could, yes, right. Instead of doing One Piece, you could just read The Hedge Knight, right? And you should. It's good. Oh, Dunk's foot. Yes, Dunk's foot. We got to talk about Dunk's foot. Got to talk about Dunk's foot. I might do what's a good House of the Dragon stream? Because the new series comes out. the entire, like maybe like the entire House of the Dragon, the entire Dance of the Dragons, something like that. The entire Dance of the Dragons. And we are moving the original sins of the last hero up to the top. Nice. That one is on deck. Watching East Blue improved my love permanently. It's incredible. Robin's arc changed my brain chemistry, and then I blasted through 700 episodes. Yes, right? Whole Cake gave me a new appreciation for that kind of fiction. My smallest sibling and I have renamed that kind of fiction in our brains to sugar pop fantasy. That kind of like bright, colorful, like Alice in Wonderlandy fiction. It permanently improved my enjoyment of those. In what ways has your life improved from One Piece? I am more easily able to let minor problems go since having watched One Piece. I have taken on some of the philosophy of Luffy. It's really quite remarkable. I know it's stupid. Why Cregan Stark is based incorrect. All right, we'll do a Cregan Stark. Yep, Cregan's House of the Dragon prep Cregan Stark. Yep. Got any more? Someday I'll read One Piece. I believe I will never watch it in any form. Oh, interesting. Okay. Then go ham. Yeah, do it. I'm in the middle of Whole Cake, but Netflix decided not to get the license and skips like 300 episodes. I know, it's so dumb. I would say do Crunchyroll. Crunchyroll is very, very good, but Crunchyroll, every episode of Impel Down is out of sync. Every episode of the Impel Down arc of One Piece is the audio is 1 minute off in the English dub. Guys, I think that's our stream. I was supposed to be off 15 minutes ago. Next episode, we are doing the Impel Down. We'll come back to that. We are doing next time. No, we're not doing Impel Down. Hang on. Next episode, we are doing One Piece Luffy, the original sin of the last hero. And it will be spectacular. Ross says I can't watch dubs. I respect that. Second favorite anime, huh? Bold of you to assume that One Piece is my favorite anime. It is, but that was still bold. That's a great question. My heart tells me Yu Yu Hakusho, but I haven't watched it in a long time. So my brain tells me my brain, like, the correct answer is Full Metal Alchemist, but that seems like a little bit of a, I don't know. That's a too well trodden answer. Does Yu Yu Hakusho hold up? That's awesome to hear. No, you know what? Fight me about it. It's Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah, it is. It's Yu-Gi-Oh. It's not the one that I think is the best, but it is the one that makes me the happiest. The 8-hour One Piece video that we did with Zach, that again, that's another of those things that just improved my life. Least favorite anime? Oh gosh. Anime I like the problem is the things that I don't like, I just don't watch. But the thing that I have watched that I will like never recommend to people. I can't really think of an anime like that. That just like, that took away from my life. I don't think that I have I think I'd have to sit on that for a little while. Somebody in the internet wants me to say Dragon Ball GT, and I won't. I refuse. I watched I watched all of everyone's favorite shonen animes when I was, between 10 and 20, and have not watched many since. And I took all of Yu-Gi-Oh like a shot, and I watched a lot of and I've watched a ton of One Piece. My favorite anime is Dragon Ball Z Abridged. That's a great take. You know what, Ross? Evangelion is the worst anime by far, is what Ross says. You know what? I kind of agree. If I was to say like an anime that I wouldn't recommend that most people would, is probably Evangelion. I did not enjoy it. I watched Delicious in Dungeon for the first time a couple weeks ago, maybe a month ago. Delicious in Dungeon is great. I have not watched Inuyasha. I do have to. It's on my list. I'm not going to do it, but it is on my list. Ross says, I predicted you were going to say Full Metal Alchemist. The problem is Full Metal Alchemist is incredible. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to put that on the... right, like, in a future stream, it will be... Hang on, I'm just going to make... non Song of Ice and Fire streams, right? And on the day when I'm like, I don't want to do Game of Thrones shit today, we just took all of House of the Dragon season 3, and I really don't want to do anymore. We'll add Tom's favorite anime. Tom wants to talk about the Stormlight Archives. Tom wants to talk about Fourth Wing, and will hear nothing to the contrary. You want horny dragon books? I got horny dragon books for you. Tom wants to talk about One Piece. Just as a reminder for anyone who's watching that I do now have a One Piece theory channel, and it is good. It is the same format. It's just One Piece theories. What's your favorite anime? There we go. Cool. It is called The Tamate Box. It's called The Tamate Box, is that channel. Gaming stream when? I will listen. I don't need to write down gaming stream, because like on half of these things, right, like Tyrion Targaryen, I can just put the Tyrion Targaryen theory board up on the screen and then make it go away and just answer questions while playing video games. Right? I can just be playing chess while that's happening. The Ethics of Tuvix. Absolutely, that's a great one. Tom talks about Hamtaro. I'm not doing a Hamtaro stream. Stream the 2003 The Hobbit. Tom streams The Hobbit 2003. I absolutely would do that. Mountain Blade has not a serial killer, just a regular killer, Song of Ice and Fire mod. What's your favorite Ghibli movie? Princess Mononoke, I think. I haven't seen most of them. I think I have to go with Princess Mononoke. That's a great question, though. And of course, Zach and Tom rank every M. Night Shyamalan movie. Tom streams the Rankin Bass Hobbit, yes. Do a reading of the A Song of Ice and Fire books. Now, see, the problem with that is that like the amount of time investment is similar to that of One Piece. Inuyasha, any anime that has weird forever 5-year-old girls that are 30,000 years old. Yeah, I agree. Any anime that has like gross underage stuff, which is for some reason very common, like goes to the bottom. It goes to the shadow realm instantly. Yeah, no, thank you. Pass. Oh, did David Reed's A Song of Ice and Fire get taken down? What kind of garbage? I do want to do Tom does what is it? Tom does Tom reads Lovecraft. Right, we're gonna return to our roots, where Tom gets very angry and very drunk while reading freaking the what's it called? While reading The Great Gatsby. Absolutely. All right, guys, that's it. That's the stream. I can't do any more. But I am going to pull in the bangers from beyond. Thank you all very much for joining me. I will allow you to enjoy these sick beats for a while, because I know that you guys want to continue arguing in the comments. So please continue arguing in the comments. Argue about your favorite Ghibli movies. Argue about oh, you know what? Hang on. So I can take us to this screen. And you guys can still talk to each other, because you guys are now in control of the stream. Because the chat, like, you guys can still do, you guys can still do super chats if you want to. Tell Zach his music slaps. I will. I tell him all the time. Good night from India. Thank you for being here. 1:40 a.m. Good time to go to bed. Have a nice day or night or whatever. Thanks for the stream. Good afternoon from the East Coast, where I assume Tom is also. Anyone who's getting ready for bed, please, unironically, please feel free to keep the stream up while you're going to bed. Yes, I will. I will link Zach's music. Hang on. There we go. This is music by Deter LaCroix. Good night, all you beautiful people. Gotta do a poll of where the stream watchers are. Before you leave... Oh, link the One Piece channel too? You got it. Thank you, Kirsty.
Thank you for your patronage.
Love your work, Tom. Purple heart emoji.
The other channel is called The Tamate Box. There it is. If you want to go and subscribe, you certainly can. It has one video, but we just recorded another one today. Backend should be able to tell you where people are from. Yes, but it doesn't, it's, I don't know how to phrase. It's like, it's too abstracted, you know? And also I don't like it. I like talking to you guys. How am I already subscribed, says Ross? You say tomate, I say tomato. The Lost Colony of Roanoke. Tucson. Did you know that that Michael Talks About Stuff has music about you? I click on the stream and he says goodbye. Sorry. You gotta Gotta get here a little earlier next time. Charlotte, North Carolina, very cool. Yeah, I forget the name of the album, but yeah, Michael Talks About Stuff has a like a secret music YouTube, right? He has a secret like Western album. It's crazy. Good night, Kirsty. Good night, Ross. Go to bed. North Jersey. What's our next meme off, Tom? I don't know. My brain's broken. Make this whole channel about Roanoke? Yes. If I had a nickel for every time that North Carolina came up in this chat, I'd have maybe like 4 nickels. South Louisiana. I lived in Vermont and shopped at the same grocery store as Bernie Sanders. Keep Tucson shitty. I got an Emo's pizza. Emo from One Piece. Emo One Piece. Alright, you guys, enjoy the music. Argue about whose place of whose home location is better, but don't actually do that. Instead, argue about whose anime tastes are worse.